The woman was locked in a small iron box. This was a special treatment for serious criminals. Day after day, loneliness was enough to crush anyone's will. A figure flickered in the small window. The staff who came this time was a man. He was eating an apple voraciously. Laura was sothat, she couldn't stand it. She cried and begged the staff to give her one. She offered to exchange her body for it. Laura agreed, but this was not an ordinary prison. No unspoken rules were allowed to exist. The staff was beaten to death. The system issued a warning. If it happened again, she would be sent to Mars immediately. What was unexpected was that Laura was pregnant. That night, fireworks were set off on the island. In a blink of an eye, Laura had been locked up for a year. She still couldn't get used to this loneliness. Relying on the child in her belly to hang on to the last bit of sanity, she finally made it to the day of delivery. She tried her best to give birth to the child. At this moment, she was relieved. At least she would have someone to depend on in the future. However, the prison would not let her get her wish. The iron box released smoke. When Laura woke up from the coma, the child was gone. She called and questioned frantically. The camera coldly recorded her collapse, which did gain the sympathy of the audience. Everyone couldn't bear for her to continue suffering, so they voted to send her to Mars. Laura, who didn't know anything, thought the iron box was leaking. She didn't expect the water to accumulate more and more. She was shivering from the cold. Gradually, the water flooded her neck. Laura realized that she was going to die. Drowning was the way to punish her. She kept struggling and floating in the water. A drone was carrying her cage, wanting to take it away for disposal. Who knew it would be struck by lightning, and the cage fell with it. The next day, the staff was playing by the sea. They found the box washed up by the sea, and Laura, who was still alive and strong, pretended not to see it, and turned away.